Hey everyone, Dan at Bushcraft. Well, I just spent the morning hiking around Hidden Forest Cave and down into the cave. So if you haven't watched that video, please check it out. And after that, I explored this area a little bit, and it's quite a bit different from the Ochiko Mountains where I do my most of my videos. This is very high desert. Lots of juniper, sagebrush, rabbit brush, some tall, old ponderosa pines. Ran into a herd of deer out here earlier, but it's been a good day. So earlier I showed you guys my Helikon Tex Kit Bag and told you that I had put together a small adventure exploration survival kit to carry with me when I go on these monthly adventures. And I was going to go ahead and do a couple field tests, or field reviews I mean, on some of the gear that is in the kit, but I decided I'm going to just go ahead and do a loadout for you guys now, and then I will come back and do the reviews for you later. I really want to share with you what I'm carrying out here today, and I've had the chance to use some of it, and I'm really liking what I've put together. So let's start out. Helikon Tex Kit Bag. Now these things are spendy. I'll tell you that right up front. There are other options that are less money. I really like this. I had a little, I believe this was a Maxpedition pouch, just kind of stuck away in a drawer that I wasn't using for anything. So I just ran this strap for this buckle up through the loop on the back of this pouch here. So that's the only change I've made to the bag itself. And then I have hung my Esee PR off the side of the shoulder strap. So when I'm walking, that hangs down right beside me, and I can grab it out really quickly if I need to. Okay, again, if you watch that video, you know I was just exploring a cave that had a very, very small opening in the back to go through and get up into another area. So carrying any kind of a backpack, even a small sling bag or something, was out of the question. Anything bigger than this. So this turned out for today to do the job perfectly, and I think it's going to work for all my future exploration adventure videos. So first thing on the front, I have a small pair of binoculars, and it is a tight fit to get them down into this pouch. I'll tell you that right now. These are Sky Genius. You can see that right there. They're on Amazon, about 25 bucks. 8x21, and the view through these is really, really nice. They have a really, really nice clear view, and for the price, they're the best I've used. And so that's part of what I'm doing on my adventure exploration days. You know, I want to see what's around me. I want to see in the distance if there's deer or elk or anything else that I come up on that I can't get close to. I want to be able to watch them. So having the little binoculars right on the outside of the bag is a plus, although as I said, this pouch is a very, very tight fit, but it does the job. Okay, I'm gonna take this off, make it a little easier to work with. So, main compartment in the front. I have a pair of leather gloves, and this little camouflage beanie. I just picked this up at Walmart, but I'll tell you what, it's not as warm out here as I thought it was, so I'm actually going to use that right now. So something to protect my hands if I need to build fire, if I need to build shelter. I'm not going to get a bunch of slivers and stuff. Also give me a little bit of warmth, something to keep my head warm. And very handy today out here on this high desert. There is snow, and I could melt snow, get a fire. But other than that, I have seen no sources of water, so it would be just melting snow. So that fits down in here nice. The little hat fits down kind of off to the side, and then the gloves lay over the top. And there's a little pouch under some netting in the back here. I have a couple band-aids, antibiotic ointment, burn ointment, and a pack of stingies. So basically something to take care of just the basics. If I get cut, if I get stung, if I get burned. And tucked away in the front, an extra knife. Can't have too many knives. This one will be doing a review for you guys very shortly. I have not had the chance to hardly use it at all yet, but so far I really like it. And this is the small Becker, I think they call it the Remora. It doesn't come with handles. It just comes with this all open, but I bought the little handles from the knife connection to put on here. Again, I'm going to do a full review on this for you guys, so I'm not going to get into it today other than to just show you that it is in the kit. And it's a little backup knife for my PR4. It's a collaboration between Esee and Becker. And there's a little pouch right here in the front, and it is an absolute perfect fit for that little pouch. Okay, on the back, if you want to attach more on this Helikon Tex bag, there's the MOLLE webbing, so you could put another pouch on the back. There's also straps here that come around and tuck underneath that you can weave through these if you want to put this on a backpack or something. But it comes with a shoulder sling, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to just be able to throw it over my shoulder, and it worked perfect today inside that cave. So, oh, in the back, there is a sleeve back here, and it actually opens up on the bottom. So if you wanted to put a hatchet or a longer knife or something through here where the handle was right here and the bottom was hanging out, you could. I have a SOL heat sheet stuffed in there. I have to unlace these or pull these two out to get it out because it's down in there real tight, but an SOL heat sheet. So that gives me an emergency shelter, emergency cover, some emergency warmth if I can't make it back to my vehicle. And on this side, I have cordage, bank line, Gorilla tape, and a small compass to get back to my truck. I'm in a strange area, so if I go far, I need a compass reading so I know how to get back to my truck. And that's right. Yeah, I'm exactly where I thought I was. And again, Gorilla tape. So these, with that SOL heat sheet and some juniper boughs, some pine boughs, a few poles, we'll rig up a quick emergency shelter if we need to. There's a ton of pine needles under these pine trees, so I could make a debris hut real quick and easy. And if I need to get some poles, you know, attached together or something, these two things will help me in shelter construction. Compass to help me find my way back to my vehicle. This is actually the little light that we used in the cave earlier, and it is a Olight, the 3T EOS. I could not remember that, but it's right there on the side. So the light that we had in the cave was from this. That was the only light that I took in. I knew it was a shallow cave, that it didn't go back far. And this little light, I think it's only 180 lumens, but it gave me plenty to get through the cave, and you guys could see it on the video just fine. And finally, I bought myself a different Swiss Army knife. I've been using the Forester in my pocket out in the woods quite a bit. I didn't want to take that away from the purpose that I was using it for, so I chose something different for this kit. And we'll do a review on this. This is the camper It gives me 2 extra blades and a little saw. I'm right next to a big old piece of fat wood, but there's some limbs small enough for me to saw off a couple pieces of fat wood and get a fire going right away. We'll do a review on that too. And if there's something else in this kit, or anytime I'm showing stuff on my pack, if you see something you want me to do a review on and I haven't yet done it, mention it in the comments and I'll try to do that for you. Finally, in this, I have a bandana which has multiple uses. One of the uses I would use it for immediately is catching a whole bunch of shavings of fat wood to get a fire going. Something to give me energy. I'll probably add another little something. And for fire starting, I just have my Ferro rod. And I just did the video for you guys on the fire tinder shootout where the pet balls one hands down. Just got a little tiny mini Altoids tin. And I've got 3 jumbo cotton balls thoroughly saturated with Vaseline in a little baggie for just to make sure it doesn't leak out in here. So I've got fire, I've got water, I've got shelter building materials, got a snack, got something again to keep my head warm, something to protect my hands, compass to get back to the truck, and you know, a couple knives. So really, I've got everything I need. And if worse came to worse in the water right now, thankfully there's snow on the ground. I could fill up my water bottle with snow and set it down in my fire and get more water that way. So there it is, guys, my new adventure and exploration survival kit. That's what I'm calling it, because each time I do one of these videos where I go out and explore a new area, I'm going to take this with me. I loved having it today down in that cave. It didn't throw me off balance at all like a backpack might have done. There's no way I could have got through that hole with anything bigger. And since I've been in the cave and I've gone out here for a walk and explored some of the area, just having this with me has been perfect for what I'm using it for. If I make any changes or any additions because I run into something where I think I need something else or decide to change something else, I will let you know. But we're going to come back and do a review on the little Becker knife, and if you want, I'll do a review on that little Swiss Army camper too. So this is Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft. Again, I hope you watched the video today where I went through Hidden Forest Cave. First time I've ever been in this area, period. So this is all new to me. And if you're looking for a cool little bag to make your own wilderness and exploration survival kit, this Helikon Tex Kit Bag, and the material, by the way, is really durable on this. You can pull it up on Amazon, has them, that's where I got mine. There's some reviews on the bag where they spend the whole video doing nothing but talking about the bag, which I really didn't want to repeat everything that was already said. But it's a real nice Cordura, good zippers. Again, MOLLE webbing, strap on the shoulder's been holding up great. I have absolutely no complaints other than perhaps the price, around 50 bucks. If you want a cheaper option, they're out there, but this is doing its job fantastic. Thanks for watching Ochiko Bushcraft. Take care, everyone.